All right, good evening, Concord Township. I'd like to call to order the Concord Township Trustee meeting for December 16th of 2020. And if you could please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And Ms. Dawson, could you call the roll, please?
Yes. Mrs. Lucci?
Present.
Mr. McIntosh?
Present.
Mr. Dondorfer?
Next item on the agenda is the approval of the minutes from the November 18th meeting, as we did not have one in the first week of December.
I move to approve the November 18th, 2020 regular meeting minutes.
And I will second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, and elected officials reports, fiscal officer, Ms. Dawson.
Thank you, Mr. McIntosh. As of November 30th, we were 92% of the way through the calendar year. Treasury balance for the 19 active funds within the township treasury was $6.7 million. Treasury balance includes $726,546 in funds set aside for specific projects. I will tell you we've spent at least $700,000 of that in the last 2 weeks. So we finally got in a lot of our end of the year invoices. Year-to-date expenditures at the end of November were $9.8 million. That was 70% of the amount appropriated for 2020. Revenue received year-to-date was $11.5 million. It's 98% of the amount budgeted. We are well within budget. Finally, at least $3 million is needed for carryover until our first tax settlement at the end of first quarter 2021. I did, for a matter of record, I did submit our official certificate of estimated resources on December 2nd, so that we, and that dollar amount was approximately $24 million, as opposed to the $14 million I submitted for this year. And that is mainly because of the $8 million bond we'll be receiving sometime next year. So that budget is for the full year. What will happen is our end of year balances will get sent to the auditor's office, and then we'll be sent an amended certificate probably sometime in January. And then that's what we'll budget our permanent appropriations off of. That's all I have.
Great, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Trustee reports, Mrs. Lucci.
Thank you, Mr. McIntosh. I can report that 2020 certainly has been a challenging year, lots of opportunities. I'm hearing lots of questions, concerns regarding COVID still and the vaccines and what we can expect in the next couple months. And, obviously I don't have the answers, but I can tell you I'm very optimistic. I think things are going to turn around. I think we still need to be patient, but we need to hang in there. We've come a long way. I'm extremely grateful for our township, our department heads for quickly changing gears to accommodate whatever was necessary to allow us to give the service that our community expects and deserves. So thank you very much, and of course thank you to our first responders. We have so much to look forward to. We have fire stations, we have a grocery store to look forward to, some road improvements, hopefully some new businesses that will make living in Concord Township just that much sweeter. So again, hang in there, everybody. I wish everybody a very Merry Christmas. Happy holidays, a peaceful new year. If you need anything, please feel free to reach out. We are all here for you, and thank you very much.
Thank you, Ms. Lucci. Mr. Dondorfer.
Good evening, Concord Township. I am participating this evening virtually, so I apologize for that. I would also like to say that, these challenging times continue for our community and nation. I'm hoping that we're rounding the corner here soon. I would like everybody to know that we hope your health and wellness is okay. And we wish you all happy holidays during this time, and report last spring, but due to COVID, we had to push it back in regards to the Cryle Road improvement project. And we have worked with the county engineer to get slated for that at the beginning of the year, so we can get that 8 to 10 week project completed as our new Lucky's supermarket opens. Hopefully we'll have that project completed prior to the opening there. So with that, we wish you all happy holidays, and please don't hesitate to reach out to any of us if you have any questions or concerns that we can help you with. Thank you, Mr. McIntosh.
Thank you, Mr. Nondorfer. I'd also like to wish everybody a happy holidays, Merry Christmas. It's hard to believe it's been almost 12 months, Amy, since you and I were sworn in, and Carl, that we all started working together. And I would say 2020 did not turn out to be the year I thought it would as my first year as an elected official. I've enjoyed working with everybody here in Concord. Look forward to a great 2021. Hopefully we do turn the corner of so much of the turmoil that we saw this year. I look forward to building fire stations. I think that's going to be a very great addition to Concord. As many people probably know, I sit on the JED board, and there's been a bit of activity. We just recently had a meeting, and a JED board meeting a couple weeks ago, and we subscribed to a company called Nextsite. It's giving us statistics, and so it's been very encouraging to see that the business level in our business district is returning to a normal level, and it's only slightly off where it was a year ago, and we've seen that activity maintain persistent, so that's encouraging. Year to date, the JED revenue's only off 4% of the previous year, and as we look forward, we're looking to that to continue to be a solid funding source for Concord, so that's encouraging. And we're also seeing a lot of interest in businesses locating here in Concord and in the JED specifically. Just came from a meeting before the trustee meeting tonight with a business that's interested in locating in Concord. So right now there's 3 or 4 businesses looking to come. So I think we have a lot to look forward to, and I think in this community we have a lot to be grateful for. I've enjoyed doing the tree lighting. We did that earlier this month, and it's available to view on the website. Did get some calls earlier this month with that snowstorm. We had a record snowfall and had some calls and concerns about power outages and internet outages. I think our service department responded phenomenally, all things considered. We had a rough go of it, as did the county, I believe. I also did receive a call recently from a resident that was upset about political signs being displayed still. And while we may find that not timely at this point anymore, there isn't anything Concord can do about that, because sign regulations are, it's an infringement of First Amendment rights to dictate when they go up and down. So they continue to be out there, and just want the community to understand that. So that concludes my report this evening. So department reports, Administrator Rose.
Thank you, Mr. McIntosh, members of the board, Mrs. Dawson, those of us joining us on the phone as well. Good evening. I have several items to report on. I'll start with some items that are on the agenda this evening. Item E, that is the annual contract for engineering consultant professional services with Hull. Item G is the annual insurance renewal for property vehicle casualty insurance, and we will be remaining with the Ohio plan for 2021. Items H and I are plat dedications for Capitol, Old Cryle, and a small portion of Cryle Road right-of-way. Item J is a vote for an approval of a change order that's on the joint resurfacing project. There were additions that were made to the project, but there were also some significant subtractions made to the project. The net result is a cost reduction of $78,624.14 in the Concord Township portion, so that's very good news. Other items I have for you, I accepted on behalf of the Board of Trustees a resignation letter from part-time firefighter Michael Saliga. He resigned on December 15th, and his resignation was effective immediately. We wish him well in his future endeavors. Due to COVID, the annual Wreaths Across America ceremony was held in a different format. The wreath laying was held ahead of time, and our cemetery sexton Karen Warner did some filming, and she has produced a wonderful video. She's putting on the final tweaks to mark the occasion. That video will be posted to our website the morning of Saturday, December 19th, which is Wreaths Across America Day. So we thank her for that hard work. And finally, I'd like to wish everyone a very merry holiday season and a very happy and prosperous new year. I think it goes without saying that we're all looking forward to 2021. Let's flip the calendar. While there'll still be some obstacles, I believe, I am optimistic and I am positive for a fantastic year. And that concludes my report, barring any questions. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, now for our audience portion. So I will.
There is one caller on the line.
Okay, and I will just open it up if anybody from the audience would like to speak today. Okay, hearing none, we'll move on to old business, of which we do not have any. So moving into our new business, and we have a number of votes to go through this evening.
Yes. I move that we approve the November financial report.
And a second?
All in favor?
We need a second.
I need.
I'll second.
Thank you. And all in favor?
Aye.
Okay.
I move that we approve Resolution 2020-33, the temporary appropriations. To roll call.
I'll second.
Okay, and can I have a roll call, please?
Mrs. Lucci?
Yes.
Mr. Dondorfer?
Yes.
Mr. McIntosh?
Yes.
Thank you.
I vote to approve Resolution 2020. I move to approve Resolution 2020-34 to request the Lake County Auditor to make advance payments for taxes.
Real estate taxes in 2021.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
I move to approve Resolution 2020-35 amounts and rates for tax budget 2021.
I second.
Can I have a roll call vote, please?
Mr. McIntosh?
Yes.
Mr. Dondorfer?
Yes.
Mrs. Lucci?
Yes. I move to approve the enter into the professional services agreement as needed with Hull & Associates, not to exceed $25,000 for the 2021 calendar year.
I second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
I move to approve cemetery department rate increase for columbarium niche plaque to $400.
I second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
I move to renew property insurance policy with the Ohio Plan for 2021.
I second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
I move to approve the dedication plat for Capitol Parkway, Cryle Road, and Old Cryle Road.
I second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
I move to approve the dedication plat for Capitol Parkway.
I second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
I move to approve change order number 1 for combined township and village resurfacing project, LCE project number 2019-015.
I second.
All in favor?
Aye.
And that was what Mr. Rose had referred to the $78,000 savings.
Yes. Thank you.
Okay, and that wraps up most of our new business. Mrs. Dawson, would you like to give us the future meetings and announcements, please?
Thank you, Mr. McIntosh. On Thursday and Friday, December 24th and 25th, we closed in observance of Christmas and Christmas Eve. On Wednesday, December 30th at 11 a.m., there'll be a special meeting with staff to follow. Town Hall via WebEx, audio only. It'll be administrative, end of the year administrative tasks. Does that also include, Mr. Rose, an executive session for the salary increases like we do every year?
It does.
Okay, so there will be a moment where we will not be on air with an executive session regarding employee compensation, but then we'll come back to the regular meeting. On Friday, January 1st will be closed in observance of New Year's Day. On Tuesday, January 5th at 7 p.m., there will be a zoning commission meeting to be determined. On Wednesday, January 6th at 6:30 p.m., trustee office hours at Town Hall via WebEx, and at 7:30 p.m., trustee meeting Town Hall via WebEx. Do you want me to also do the recreation?
If you wouldn't mind, please.
Okay, so the Recreation Department also sent in some dates to be aware of. Santa's mailbox at the community center is now through December 23rd. They're doing a ring out the old year on December 31st at 7 p.m. And they're asking that Concord residents step outside and make some noise. Also, the Build Your Best Snowman contest is December 1st through 2020 through February 28th, 2021. Please call the Recreation Department with any questions at 440-639-4650. And I also would like to say happy holidays, have a safe and Merry Christmas and New Year. And that's all I have, Mr. McIntosh.
Thank you, Mrs. Dawson. Well, I think I'll be happy to step outside and make a little noise. I can't imagine
Absolutely.
there isn't a person in Concord's ready to put 2020 behind us, so. Okay, I think that concludes our meeting for this evening, so thank you for tuning in and have a wonderful evening and a happy holiday season.
Thank you, Concord Township.
Hey, Carl, I'm gonna shut the phone down.
Yeah,